伸出双手就能触摸眼前松软的毛发，是你只保存在深箱里的秘密。白色广场，橘色夕阳，缓慢的日常像漩涡，一圈一圈地旋转，就像是谁看腻了一样，打乱了缓慢的脚步，你掉进我的世界里，以为早就习惯，默默地守在眼旁，抬头望向满天积云，散开成晴空万里，但这样都还比不过那天你看见你望向我惊讶的表情。不管在今后会有什么未来在等待，我都会守护有你存在的风景，凝视着视线正前方你的背影。
Hello and welcome to another Let's Play by me, the GamerWolfSix of Nekojishi. Before we start, if you're interested in playing this game, you can download it for free on Steam, and you can also get the limited edition, aka the stuff with the age content, from the creator's website for free, but you could also toss in a couple of bucks. And since this is YouTube, we're switching to this. But if you want to see the age content I've done so far, you can go to my, for lack of a better word, Pornhub. And with that, let's start. So, on the last Let's Play, we got some food for our 3 husbandos and practiced dancing. And I think for this Let's Play, I believe we'll go and hang out with at least one of them. So, let's start. When I wake up the next day, I feel the same soft warmth next to me. Same big cat is in my bed, sleeping away next to me. I'm glad they didn't make drama over it last night. Sadly, I can't sleep forever. It's about time for me to leave, so I get up out of my bed and get ready to go to class. Lao, wait a minute. You should wear more. It's chilly outside today. What? Ah, I'll be fine with what I had on yesterday. How cold does it get in, I believe it's Taiwan? Maybe in the winter months. You won't be fine. You only went out past noon yesterday. It's hardly the same. Well, I'll be fine later on. Even Sempai's wearing even less than me. Yeah, that was right. We're young. We can handle the cold. Huh. Who cares about that, kitten? Even the power of a guardian tiger won't stop his body from catching cold. Although you are different, being under the protection of my blessings. I'm not a kitten. Also, I'm English, apparently. So, if you're fine with me, I'll be fine. No, wait, if you're with me, I'll be fine. As much as my blessings can prevent you from catching a cold, I can't help you recover from one. Lao, you're a good kid, but a few more garments wouldn't hurt. Geez, you don't need to treat me like a child. Fine, I'll put something on. I can't argue with him, so I ended up putting a thick, fluffy coat over the top of what I was going to wear. I don't think I'll need it, but at least the fur on the inside does keep me warm. I can already tell it'll be hot walking in it for a while. Okay, I'm heading out now. I grab my backpack and open the door. As you could guess, all 3 of the big cats follow suit. Once I make it to class, I sit down and things get started. At least Tiger and Leopard haven't gotten into any fights so far today. Maybe my harsh words yesterday got through to them. Tiger sits in the back corner of the lecture hall, clearly disgruntled by the situation. Yep, he may not be happy about it, but at least he's not about to start a fight. Leopard sits next to me, focusing completely on the lecture. Compared to Sempai tapping away on his phone, he's an honor student. But I doubt he could understand a word the teacher's saying. Why is he trying so hard? Maybe he's trying to use this time to learn some Mandarin. Which is probably not a good idea. This is college level stuff after all. It's way too advanced. So, do like the Wutai people talk something different from like what I think is like kind of regular Chinese? Because I know there's like Mandarin and Cantonese, and I think Mandarin's mainland, Cantonese is like more coastal or something like that. I don't know. I hope he's not picking up anything weird from this. What kind of lecture? I don't know. What is weird? Disregarding Senpai's protest to go to a restaurant, we went to the cafeteria during lunch. After all, I promised Tiger I'd get him a hamburger last night. Some of the super nice restaurants around here have the best burgers, though. That'd be way too expensive. I'm a poor student here, you know? But eating in the cafeteria isn't romantic at all. I don't want to get anything romantic. What kind of person dines at a fancy restaurant every day anyway? I mean, it doesn't need to be fancy. I just want to go spend time with you somewhere nice. At least just once. You could have a date with me. No. Wow, you're such a bully. How am I even bullying you? Ignoring Senpai's complaints, I go buy 2 hamburgers. Stares at hamburger. So this is a hamburger. Am I seeing things, or are their eyes sparkling with desire? Is the hamburger's first time? Tiger picks up the burger with its giant paws, the palms of which almost cover the whole thing. Then, in a single movement, he finishes the whole thing in one bite. Okay, come on, savor it at least. I mean, people say that I eat too much, but come on. I mean, not too much, too fast. I'm probably eating too much right now. I need to, eat more rice. Less other stuff. Not bad. Bread adds a lovely crispy mouthfeel. It works well regardless of how little meat is in it. He then proceeds to lick his paws. It's a little scary. I look back at the table just to find the whole burger still sitting there. Oh, the hamburger's still here. Didn't I tell you this yesterday? A god only consumes chi within an offering. They don't eat the actual food. So this is one for you, Lao. So what he ate was the chi from the burger. I guess it makes no difference to me. Even with Senpai's explanation, it's kind of hard to believe that burger just got split in 2. It's only one burger though. Is that even enough for you, Tiger? Even though I'm worried about him, there's no way I could finish a 3rd burger. The other one's for Leopard anyway. Wait. But I thought we bought 2 burgers. No need to worry. I just want to experience the taste. I'm not hungry at all. Even if I were, you wouldn't be able to eat anymore, would you now? Yeah, I guess you're right. Although, if you really wanted to give me another one, I'd gladly have the one that Aborigine has. Just as he says that, Leopard grabs the burger in a hurry, ready to eat it at a moment's notice. Leopard sneers at Tiger, who returns a contemptuous stare of his own. It seems like a fight could break out at any moment. That's enough. I'll get you guys hamburgers tomorrow if you want them so much. I interrupt them in an effort to avoid a fight. It seems to go over well enough, but in the end, is it really the burgers they want or what? Everybody loves burgers. After class, I show up at Senpai's club. So, as you could guess, us coming together caused an uproar. At this point, everyone's heard the rumors of me and Senpai being in love. Before coming, I told Senpai to deny it and keep his distance, for both our sakes. It took a bit of work, though. He didn't agree until I threatened to kick him out. Thank God he did, though. I can finally talk to the other guys now, who are all wanting Senpai's attention. They want them to notice them. Even after all that, I'm being asked about my relationship with Senpai. So, aren't you and Tsuchi Senpai in love or something? He's totally trying to mess with me. Also, just because you start dating doesn't mean you're in love. That's a heavy word. Yeah, but for Tsuchi to publicly admit his love for someone, first time I've seen that, it just doesn't feel like a joke, you know? It's like it's not something you would be embarrassed about. The only thing that's true is that we're not a thing. I don't have to deny it any more than that, right? Hey, I don't buy it. Why else would you two be so close together then? I told you, it's all Senpai who... I can't focus on practice while being questioned like this, so I decide to take a break, taking a seat in the corner of the veranda room. Lao, would you like me to go knock some sense into that kitten for you? No thanks. It doesn't matter that much, even if he is being annoying. I don't want to see them fight each other. I don't even want to think about what would happen if they got in a fight here. I just try to stop and think about it, looking towards Leopard to distract myself. He seems to be really into watching the other guys practice. He's moving his hands and fingers, imitating their movements. I figured he paid attention in class to learn Mandarin, but why would he want to learn how to dance? I end up sitting in the corner, watching Leopard and the other guys dance until the end of practice. When the club leader announces that we're free to go, we all grab our stuff and head off. But suddenly, Senpai comes to me. Hey Lao, let's go home together. Senpai, I told you not to talk during practice. Hey, that doesn't count if it's over, right? Now that it's over, right? You know how suspicious it looks if we're together like this? If we're really together, we can be suspicious as we want. Tiger sends a fierce glare Senpai's way. Just kidding. Well, I might as well go with you, Lao. It's simply just too much of a burden to open the door just for me, you know? Actually, no. I don't know. It's simply just too easy for me to open the door for you. I don't know. It's okay to go home together. Senpai. As much as I want to refuse him, I just don't feel right letting his hopes down all the time. Eventually, I give in, letting Senpai come home with me. So cute little sprites. Finally, thanks to the help of 3 big cats, I make it through the chaotic week. Even with all the drama they caused in the beginning, it's calmed down after a few days. For now, little by little, getting used to living with 3 big cat spirits. Even so, with all I want to do is take a long break this weekend, but my serenity doesn't last long. Lao, will you go shopping with me? Lao, it's a good opportunity to go out this weekend. Perhaps a bookstore or appliance store. I'm interested in them. Would you care to show me? Keep me company? Even just after waking up, these 3 cats are already on me. They all want to spend time with them too. Wait, what does Leopard want anyway? It doesn't even sound like he knows what he wants to do. Even then, I'm kind of get the feeling he really wants to spend time with me too. On the other hand, I can't refuse the other two. Even though I'd prefer to stay at home and get some rest, it's not really like I have any plans for today otherwise. So what should I do? So, in the original Let's Play, I first went with Mr. Leopard, him, and we went to a dance. Well, we went to dance practice, and then afterwards I hung out with Tiger, and we went to buy like a book or something. And I didn't go with Leopard Cat because I had him sleep in my bed. But since we're trying to do perfect route, and I hope I got this thing right, let's see. First person we're gonna hang out with should be Leopard Cat. Not Mr. Leopard, but Sempai. Which really confused me. That's like Guardian Tiger, okay. Clouded Leopard, yeah, Leopard Cat. I mean, I guess he does look more leopardy than tigery. So, put the timer back on, and go shopping with Sempai. Sorry, Leopard. Well, I gotta go out with one of you. Well, you need to at least have some fun on a day off. Going to an appliance store on the weekend is way too boring, yeah? Even if it were, I still wish to go. So, Lau, go shopping with me. This weekend is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. There's a weekend every week. But it's the first weekend of me living in Lau's apartment. To commemorate this, we need to go out and have some fun. Alright, you make your point. I'll do as you say. That's right? Oh, alright. I have no interest in arguing with Sempai. And he won't keep quiet until I agree to go out with him anyway. Yay! I don't remember seeing that, sprite, but I don't really focus too much on the sprites here. Most on the words. And I'm tripping over my tongue. Lau, if you're to go out with Kitten, I wish to keep you company. You want to come with us? I told you before, I'd worry if you were with that kitten alone. You're way too overprotective, old man, but I'm okay with you to come with us. Just don't bother us on our date. This isn't a date. Lau, there's no need to be so shy. I'm fine as long as I can keep watch over Lau. Okay, but no eavesdropping. And remember, Lau can make his own decisions. It's not up to you to control him. Of course, that's the same as you as well. I won't force Lau to go anywhere he doesn't want to go. That's alright with you, Lau? Actually, you've tried to do just that. Several times. Senpai has constantly been trying to get me to have dinner with him after all. Although, it's not like I've made an effort to compromise with him either. Fine. I'll swear to behave myself today. Lau, could you please go out with me? Alright, absolutely. Let's go. Sorry, Mr. Leopard. You're my favorite senpai, but, I have to get the perfect route, and I'm letting you sleep in my bed. Leopard looks disappointed. I feel bad, but I have no other choice but to ask him to take care of the place while we're out. He could just kind of walk along with us. Somewhere. Sorry. Afterwards, I leave my apartment with Senpai and Tiger in tow. Woo! We're here! So Lau, is there any shopping you want to go to? Anywhere you want to go? What? Well, I don't really shop for myself that much. I've only lived in Taipei for half a year. I don't really have any interest in shopping, so I really hung out with my classmates. In fact, I've only been out to the shopping district once since I've lived here. What? How can that be? Don't tell me you just stay at home every weekend. Well, high five for us introverts. There isn't really much to say. He's right. I rarely go out on the weekends, let alone head out in the city. I'm kind of embarrassed to admit it, but I think it's nicer at home. That's okay. I'll be your tour guide today. Shopping, eating, arcade games, or movies. What do you want to do, Lao? Why am I looking down there? Well, let's see here. Wait, aren't you that cold wearing that? It may be spring, but it's still cold outside. Even if we're out in the city, that's not enough to wear a thin jacket. Oh, I'm fine. Sorry. After all, I'm also a guardian tiger. Reading makes me yawn for some reason. The fact that a god cannot get sick won't stop your body. You should put something on. After all, it would be terrible for you to ruin Yan Suchi's body. Quit it, old man. I can look after myself, alright? I know I won't get sick that easy. Even Yan Suchi would wear this unless it was freezing outside. So there's really no problem with this. If anything, it's a shame that I didn't dress up more for today, right, Lao? Dress up more? That's totally irrelevant, but he's right. I've never seen Sempai wear it much. I'm fine as long as you're not feeling cold. Just remember to tell me if you do, and we'll find something for you. It's not like we're in shortage of clothing stores around here. The street we're on is littered with stores. Even with a brief glimpse, I see at least 2 clothing stores. However, both of them are for women. It's fine, Lao. I'll be alright. Oh yeah, also, I just remembered. There's something around here I think you'd like. Sempai cheerfully leads me around the corner and up one of the street side stands. I wanted to ask Sempai what he meant by, but when we got there, I pretty much figured it out. There's a stand before me with The stand before me was festooned, I'd never seen that word before, with fuzzy-styled animal hats that hang from the top of the stand to the floor below in vibrant rows of fuzzy color. It had a wide variety of dogs, bears, tigers, deer, raccoons, as well as a few from cartoons I didn't recognize. How about this? Would you think it suits me? Husky hat! Sempai tries on the hat that looks like a husky. Wait, is it okay to try these straight off the shelf? I mean, you'd have to see how you look. The clerk comes over and starts introducing the products to us. Honestly, I thought he'd ask Sempai to take the hat off, but he happily continues his spiel. Sempai adjusts the hats and swings around dramatically. The dangling pom-poms swish around the air as he moves. Hey Lao, cute, right? You're damn cute. Well, yeah, it's cute. Before me is a kitten, actually a leopard cat wearing a husky hat on his head. It's very cute. But when you think about it, his cat ears are covered by dog's ears. It's pretty a strange thought. Would there be holes up there, or do you think that would be like kind of sewn off? I don't know. Great. So doesn't that mean you should buy it for me, Lao? Hey, we might not know it yet, but you're the rich one. So come on. What? Why do I need to buy it? Isn't it common to buy a gift for your partner on a date? It's not a date, you know. And what common sense is that? What? Lao, aren't you just worried that I was too cold? Come on, buy it. Buy it, please. The hat is so thick and fuzzy, and those ear flaps could cover his ears from the cold wind outside. Also, the price is pretty cheap. It wouldn't be that much of a hassle to buy it for him. But should I really get it from him just because he told me to? Buy the husky hat for Sempai? I'll buy it. Because that's a plus. Alright. Alright, I'll buy it. I hand the money over to the clerk, and he gives me change with a smile, ignoring Senpai's weird comments. Still, I'm a little embarrassed. Senpai shouts with joy as he sees me playing with the hat. The pom-poms dance in the air as he bounces with excitement. I put my hand on top of my head, both to calm him down, his head, to calm him down, to keep that hat from falling off. Thanks, Lao. Senpai lowers his head and gives me an adorable look. Damn, how does he do that? He can't fool me. He's just trying to woo me so I'll go to my lawyer with him, right? I won't fall for his schemes. Are you sure he isn't doing this all on purpose? Tiger came over to just mention that. For me to think that is one thing, but for him to say that as well? Well, now that I've bought something, we should get going. Okay. We head off from the fuzzy hat stall, talking to each other as we walk down the street. Senpai ends up being distracted by every shop we walk past that interests him. Personally, I don't understand clothes, jewelry, video games, and the such. Okay, what do you do all day? I mean, I can understand some of these things, but video games? You don't play video games? But somehow you stay in your house, like, all weekend? Just on the internet? Like, what's he do? Anyways, go away from diverging, but I'm happy to keep Senpai's company. After a while, Senpai says he wants to get a gift for me, so he ends up getting me a husky plush toy that matches his hat. Even though it's cute, I don't think I have a place to put it. Afterwards, Senpai goes through a few clothes stores, but doesn't end up buying anything. In one store ends up trying on a large hooded jumper, showing off with all the charm he can muster, turning to me and putting the collar down in one hand. Putting the collar down in one hand? The jumper fits him snugly, but as tempting as it is, I don't fall for his ploy. Eventually, after wandering around the whole marketplace, we return to where we started. Hopefully he's wearing the hat. I'm tired. We've been walking for ages at this point. I must be visibly straining so that the point where Senpai picks up on it. Yo, where you husky at? Worst game ever. Joke. Hey Lao, you look tired. Wanna take a rest and get something to eat? Yeah, but we probably shouldn't eat so much so close to dinner. We'll just get something small then. I know this tasty fried chicken stall nearby. I knew it. Did you say fried chicken? Where the hell did he come from? Whoa, man. You hungry or something? Well, I would like to try some of Lao's food. Offering it to you makes no difference to me, so I don't see why not. It's subtle, but I noticed Senpai grumbling under his breath when I said that. Alright, since we're all hungry, it's time to hurry up and get some grub. Senpai brings us to the food cart. If the lines were this long, the food must be amazing. Well, let's hope it is. It looks like a fried chicken store. You know, white and red. I think that's the cup. Oh wait, there's something JFC. Actually, all these stores are Kentucky Fried Chicken, even the one with the shoe on it. Anyways, it took half an hour, but eventually got some of the coveted fried chicken from the food cart. Afterwards, we buy 2 cups of fruit tea from the other nearby shop. Senpai attempts to hold the bag of fried chicken and his drink at the same time. Now, he's trying to use the skewer to pick up the chicken from the bag as well. I hope he doesn't spill tea everywhere. The aroma from that fried chicken is excellent, quite different from the ordinary varieties. Well, it's very special. A taste you'll never find anywhere else. Oh, trying to tempt me, are you? Fine. Lao, let me try some. With a... Okay, sound. With a cheeky smile, I put 2 pieces of fried chicken on the skewer and bring them up to Tiger's mouth. He bites onto it and eats them directly from my hand. Whoa, you practically spoon-fed him in public. Not bad. The taste is very special, really special. Now that he's consumed the chicken is still there for me to eat. At least this sound is not as bad as H-game parts of sounds. Anyways, it doesn't surprise me anymore. I've seen it plenty of times, so I bite into the skewer of this decadent fried chicken. Whoa! The surface of the fried chicken is crisp. Soy-based sauce accompanies the juicy and chewy chicken perfectly, without being salty at all. I've never had chicken like this. It is really special. Sparkle, sparkle. It's delicious. I agree. Now, give me some. Senpai holds his mouth open, waiting for me to feed him. Senpai, can't you just eat your own? But if Lao doesn't feed me too, it's not fair. Senpai, unlike him, people can actually see you. Please don't embarrass me so much. What? No fair. Alright, how about just 1 piece? Yes, please. I reluctantly feed him 1 piece of my fried chicken. I'm worried somebody saw that, but he licks his lips happily. God, it's almost like we're a real couple. I'm so happy to be fed by you, Lao. Senpai, sometimes you're such an idiot, you know? What? Isn't this what happens when you go out on a date? People on dates don't just feed each other in public. Senpai, do you just treat everyone like this? Like, you keep talking about us being on a date. Well, so... I hesitate for a moment. Like, what happens if I ask this and then things go badly? I'd totally ruin the atmosphere between us. I can't keep ignoring this. I've got to ask him eventually. Might as well be direct about it. Senpai, why do you want to be in a relationship with me? Senpai winks at me and swallows the chicken he was chewing on. It's because I want to stay with you, Lao. Don't you just want me to be your priest in your temple in Mailoi? Us being together doesn't matter to you, right? So wouldn't just be inconvenient if I ended up in a relationship with Senpai? You don't want to have to bring Yansu-chi with you to Mailoi, right? Well, that's right. Actually, maybe I'll end up taking him to Mailoi, but it doesn't matter. Like you said, it's gonna take more than 1 year to rebuild people's worship in my temple. That means I'm going to live together for a long time. Wow, right? If that happens, I need to make sure Lao was happy with that. In that case, we wouldn't need to go out shopping today, huh? I mean, we'd have plenty of times together in Mailoi. Mailoi isn't nearly the same as Taipei. Mailoi is pretty much just countryside, while Taipei has all these cool shops. And Mailoi has a lot of nice places too. Oh, really? I don't know much about Mailoi. But even if we went back to Mailoi, Senpai, wouldn't you be Senpai anymore, right? You don't really need Senpai's body to reach me anymore. And you don't need to spread those rumors about us at the club. I did it because I want to get to know you, even if it is useless for me if I leave Taipei. Even if I wanted to, I wouldn't do anything against Yan Suchi's will. I wouldn't feel natural to him when I leave his body. Wait, it wouldn't feel natural. I possessed his body, so I'm responsible for him. Everything I do follows his personality and habits. So, the shopping or dating are really things Yan Suchi would have done. I just have to get to know you in the same way that he would. Yeah, I guess it's not easy for you. But there's no way I'll give up. After all, I have to get Lao to help me. Well, so you know how... So then, how will you be after you leave Senpai's body? At that point, you wouldn't be forced to think and act like Yan Suchi. Wouldn't you end up a completely different person? Oh, you're worried about that? Don't worry, I possessed him in the first place since our personalities are basically the same. When that happens, I'll just make sure I don't do anything weird. It's going to be totally okay. Alright. I still think it's strange though. Lao, you're overthinking it. Is it really not an issue? I'm still worried about it, but I guess I can't really pressure him more at this point. It's going to be fine. Trust me, okay? You have my word. Senpai moves in close. He's a bit shorter than me. Then he reaches and pats my shoulder softly with his paw. There's nothing to worry about. Oh, hey, a sausage stall. I'll go buy one. Our conversation ends just as he runs away. That was close. I could almost fall for his words. Lao, I know I've said this too many times. I still don't want you to go along with him. It's because you still don't trust him, right? A god who was once born a Yao guy has no principles. The sweeter his words, the bitter his lips. Bitterer. I caution you, Lao. Don't trust everything he says. But he's a god now. He isn't the same as a Yao guy. Even though their form might change, habits don't change that easily. One like him might do something, and not to even know it's wrong. Things would be fine if his Vijung kept an eye on him, but right now, this far away from his temple, there's nothing keeping him in line. He knows that, who knows what that kitten could do. Even so, nevertheless, be careful. Hey Lao, I'm back. I got a mini sausages. You two want some? Senpai shows up suddenly with a bag of marinated cocktail sausages, cutting off my conversation with Tiger. Yes. Yeah, Senpai. I'll have some. We kept wandering around the marketplace, taking in the sights until we finished our dinner. Sometime later, we headed home, full after a nice walk throughout the markets. Man, who wouldn't have thought shopping all day would be so tiring? As soon as I get to the door, I make a beeline straight to the bathroom, have a shower, head to lie down on my bed. When I come out of it, Leopard's sitting on bed, waiting for me. He's just been here waiting for me all day. I feel sorry for him. Also because we're not going to go on not a date, but hanging out. Woof. I'm still super tired, so I lay down on my bed and use my phone. After Senpai's shower, I end up talking to him for a little while. Afterwards, we head up to go to bed early for the night. Head up? Does he have a 2-story apartment? Like he's supposed to be like this person that's has to watch his finances, but it makes it sound like he has a decent apartment. He heads up to go to sleep, and he has like a hallway. Yeah. But anyways, enough of being like, hey, that's not fair. We have to end this Let's Play. So, yeah, if you want to play this game, you can go to Steam, where you can download and play it for free. You can also get you know, like the limited edition from the website, I think, for free, but you can also pay for it. You can also pay for, like, the DLC. I know I can get that on Steam. Did I get that on Steam? Yeah, I think I got that through Steam. So yeah. And, of course, we're going to be skipping the 8 stuff, since we're doing Standard Edition. And if you want to see that stuff, you'll just have to go to my, like for a better word, Pornhub account, which is also GamerWolfSix. So, yeah. Comment, because I like comments. Some you like, dislike, tips, tricks, otherwise. If you like my YouTube and like to see it grow, then please like, subscribe, and check out other videos to help it grow. And please remember to spay neuter your animals to help control the pet population so they don't take you on dates and you buy a little husky hat you're so cute. And then they make you feel kind of guilty about dating them, but then you kind of want to date them and whatnot, or whatever. And until next time, let's play by me, the GamerWolfSix of Nekojishi. So thanks and see ya.